If somebody would ask me today, what would be the profession that you would choose, I would happily and proudly say HR. Take learning and knowledge from every person and every professional.
Right.
Small companies don't have an HR.
Somebody who's just applying through jobs into HR, what are the key factors or what are the skills, what are the things that they can do?
So try to enroll in as many masterclasses, certifications, courses, YouTube tutorials as much as you can. Achievement is not just achieving 100%. It's not like climbing Himalaya. It can also be thinking of doing that. Everyone should know how to work in a team.
What is the impact that plays a role when people switch jobs, again and again?
The people who are watching you, the audience is the actual strength. Sorry, you're selfish.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Skillset School. As I always say, this is that one school that you never knew you actually needed. And today actually it's going to be all about the life skills, something that she has been learning through experience, through life, whatever that gave her. And I believe she has turned out everything into so beautiful pieces, because if you check her on social media pages also, you will see she has a personalized page which actually talks about just smiling every day, being positive and all of that. But if I talk about her professional experience, she has been into HR, she has been into public speaking, a certified posh trainer. Apart that, she writes as well. I mean, there's a lot more that I can talk about. LinkedIn top voice, and I don't know, I have so many adjectives to define, but I'll hand over the stage to Meenakshi first, and I would like her to start with her basic journey. But before we start about your journey, I would love to know, how have you been so far? How the journey has been so far?
Okay, hello Charu and hello Skillset School. I think this is a great opportunity. Thank you so much for having me here. This is the first ever podcast that I'm a part of. So I don't think I have words to express my feelings on being on this podium. Speaking about my journey in the field, the journey started right when I was born, right? And it's been 29 years of existence in this beautiful world. I would like to call it beautiful because it's the lens that you see the world from. And from my lens, I would say that this whole world is beautiful. I have been into this field of HR from the past 6 years. And if somebody would ask me today, what would be the profession that you would choose, I would happily and proudly say HR, human resources. And I think everyone in every field should value every profession. And at the same time, I value my profession and I make sure that I do justice to it every day, right? So it's I work in an IT service organization.
Okay.
I actually do workforce management, L&D and all of that. The moment I joined HR, to be very honest, people think that HR is like one directional, job.
Yeah.
Hiring ही होती होगी या फिर firing करते होंगे या फिर event engagement कराते होंगे. मैं सबको कहना चाहती हूँ कि ऐसा नहीं है. Please, HR is literally an ocean. It's just that you should be ready to dive into it and also realize that expand your horizon. Expand your horizon. जो आप सोचते हैं हमेशा वो नहीं होता है.
Exactly.
And when I entered HR, and even after 6 years, I think there is so much that I have to learn every day. And my motto is keep on learning. Take learning and knowledge from every person and every professional, right? I'm also learning into the core of recruitment, and as you mentioned, you're also into the training.
Yeah.
I would definitely want to take away some tips from you. Then onboarding, one very important aspect, payroll. Payroll is something which I have not touched upon. That is also something we need to learn. So HR is like an ocean, and once you get into this, once you are ready to dive into it, you will realize that this function it's like a building block of the organization. बहुत लोग कहते हैं कि HR is a support function. I really don't think that word support is enough to justify what an HR does.
Yeah.
I think the right word would be we are the backbone of the organization. We support the people who build the organization. So I think supporting people, helping people, enabling the human resources in an organization is so important. It's like a very small example will be हम जब एक बीज बोते हैं तो रोज पानी देना उसका काम है and that beach will now grow into a tree which will bear fruits, right?
Yeah.
So the person who's watering and taking care of that seed to grow into a tree is somewhat like a role of an HR for me, from my perspective. So, yeah.
I believe, you have given us the definition, or I should say, the meaning of HR so beautifully that we never thought it that way. This is something that I never thought it that way. We have also been with the HR team now because as trainers, we coordinate with them a lot. but never seen it that way. I mean, thank you so much for, putting it out so beautifully. I would like to start because we're talking about journey over here. So I would like to start, let's say somebody as a fresher wants to start into HR, right? What are the challenges that people face? And, what is that one piece of advice that you would give to the people, those who are initially starting off with this journey?
Okay. See, every field has its own challenges, right? It's
Yeah.
not just HR.
Yeah.
I think you have to discover what you like, right? Or what intrigues you or what keeps you motivated towards that profession. In my case, I knew that I loved working with people more than systems.
Yeah.
I love people management. So I knew that a field like HR or any like other function which is similar to HR will be a go-to for my kind of personality, for my strengths and weaknesses. So let's say if there's a fresher, they're curious about any field, let's say in this case HR.
Yeah.
I would say just go and read about the people who have done exemplarily in this field of HR. Read about their life, what skills they hone, and understand that when you be an HR, you have to focus more on others.
Yeah.
Like you have to focus on building the people of the organization and less on like how will I learn this and how will I go beyond the graph. I think it's more about how many people you enable, how many people you support who make a difference in the organization, right?
Yeah.
And there's this one thing which which is something that I would give away to people who are starting off new is that be ready for challenges. There are people, I even know that they started off with something else, then they land in HR and then they realize HR nahi maybe marketing karte hain. So just be a little explorative because you don't know where life will take you. I actually did BTech in computer science and now I work in an IT service organization, literally taking care of people who are into the tech domain, trust me. I did computer science, but I think I figured my niche. I figured that all these event engagement, people management skills were somewhere inborn in me, and I had to give myself that boost and that confidence कि चाहे फील्ड जैसा भी है, हो सकता है लोग उसको नहीं मानते इतना, हर एक कंपनी में HRs भी नहीं होते, ये भी कहा जाता है, right? Small companies don't have an HR.
Yeah.
But don't you think the CEO, the founder is acting as an HR as well?
I
Right?
get it.
So it depends. It depends on the mindset and be explorative. And the best way to learn, which I do, is I go watch videos. I go watch tutorials. I read about people who have been in this domain. I literally, whenever I follow somebody on LinkedIn or any other social media, I just go and check their history, like, what all they have done, and I check the skills that they have. Right? So let's say they have employee engagement skill, they have onboarding skills, they have hiring and recruitment skills. Even in hiring, recruitment is different, talent acquisition is different.
Yeah.
Right? Then many people also write about them handling the internal finances. Payroll, maybe there are different verticals.
yeah.
So what I do is I try to understand if a person has 15, 16, 20 years of experience in HR, what all have they done through that journey? So if you aspire to be in HR, I think you need to know that are these the skills that I wish to learn, or are these the skills I would be able to do justice? So you have to do your due diligence and also trust yourself. I think we all know somewhere deep down कि यार this is something I can do, and this is something which probably I can do, but maybe not something which intrigues me so much.
Yeah, I mean, I would be happy doing every single day.
Correct.
Something of that sort would
Correct.
be there.
Correct.
All right, so I've listened to this myth. I don't know, it is a myth or it is something that comes up to me every single day, that people are not able to enter into HR, like as a fresher.
Okay.
And I'm really not sure like how the journey starts. So can you just help me with somebody who's just applying through jobs into HR? What are the key factors, or what are the skills? What are the things that they can do?
Okay. See, I have seen two sides. I have done MBA in HR.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I have people who have done bachelors and then entered into HR.
HR, right.
And there's one thing which I've seen is mostly people who enter into HR in small companies, somewhere start with TA. Right?
Okay.
Or they're doing everything. Like they're also the HRBP, they're doing the TA, they're helping with the employee engagement and all of that, right? So, when you say that people find it difficult to enter into HR, I'll tell you some companies have a policy in which they only take a person into the field of HR once they have their masters.
Yeah.
Because we feel that the knowledge, and it's not about that degree. We're not talking about MBA as a degree. We feel that when you have the knowledge of masters into the domain of HR, you will be able to understand the dynamics of the function and contribute better. right? But at the same time, I've also seen people from psychology background who've done a bachelor's in psychology, or even people have done bachelor's BCom and all, entering into HR. But what they have to do is they have to probably come and say that we are ready to work in this kind of profile, test us. So फिर वो क्या होगा? They will probably start with that. What do you call sourcing profiles, right?
Okay.
Finding the right fit, understanding a resume, because that's the core.
Right.
Even though I don't do recruitment, but at the same time, I know that I need to know how to read a resume, what to pick and choose, and how to understand that probably in a minute's time कि ये मेरे लिए suitable है या नहीं है.
हाँ.
Correct. So when you talk about people are not able to enter, I think that is, I would not say not able to enter. I would say there might be a struggle, because these days everywhere, if you see, there is some apprehension in choosing freshers. Everybody wants people with a little bit of experience, because teaching somebody from scratch at this fast-paced world is becoming difficult. And the AI is somewhere supporting us in doing the basic work. AI को बोलो तो सारा basic वाला काम कर देता है. Right? So that is why there is, I would not say like a big apprehension, but a little bit of, concern कि क्या हम 1 year 2 year experience से भी वो काम करा सकते हैं क्या? But that's not the case. When you are in a good college, like I got campus recruited in my organization.
Okay.
Right? So I did MBA and I got campus recruited, and I started as a trainee.
Okay.
I really just had the bookish knowledge, right? But when I started applying that bookish knowledge, and this field of workforce management was something which to be very honest, I didn't know that a field like this existed to this domain, like to this depth. मुझे पता था there's a concept in IT wherein, there will be resource management and all of that. But it is such a diverse and, field with so much depth. ये मुझे काम कर ही पता चला. Otherwise, I would have also probably, tried to go into some other vertical of HR, right? But this is so diverse, and this is helping our business be channelized. So that's I think one thing I would say, that you have to figure out and do a lot of internships. Take every opportunity that you get. These days there are a lot of certifications also in HR. Go and do that. Right, even there are many master classes that people do for free and for money. So try to enroll in as many master classes, certifications, courses, YouTube tutorials as much as you can, and try to work around the field of HR in small or big capacity.
Okay.
I mean, just don't think कि मैं अगर सीधा ही अभी आ रहा हूँ तो मतलब in small startup companies, people, even if they're hired for let's say a particular domain, they have to support in other domains as well. So be open to that.
Yeah.
At least as a fresher, I think you should be open to working in every kind of work. I was also open to work in every kind of work, and I was also very curious. And I tried to make sure कि जहाँ मैं हाथ मार पाई, जहाँ मेरे को knowledge मिल सकी अपनी company से, took it.
I mean, I feel like, the way you just said, it's an ocean.
It is.
And it's just the same thing that, HR is just not hiring, just not that one thing. It is a lot, and people need to learn about that. If you want to just enter into HR or human resource, it's just not just about, hiring people, talent acquisition, recruitment. I mean, there's so much I can talk about.
And also the tech skills these days. We want people who know good Excel, also maybe advanced Power BI and all, if you know some data analytical skills. You never know what your work requires.
Yes.
Right? And it's always about that A factor that you have, that X factor. Right? And if you have that, people would be very happy to have
love
you.
to. I mean, that's a plus one that you carry with yourself. I mean, it creates an exception on your, because and you won't believe, like, this is the first time that somebody is saying me that data analytics and this all of these things into, people don't know it. I mean, the only reason that I wanted to sit with you was this only, that you actually know a lot about this, because you have been into events, you have been participating with people. People management is something that you learn with time. It's not something that you learn, when you just initially start. And it's not just internally in the organization.
Correct.
It's a lot outside as well.
Yeah.
So I would love to know, when I talk about public speaking, this is also one of your profile. You are into public speaking, events and all of that. How that has been beneficial, because you talk about internship, you talked about certifications. People just going to events can even make connections into HR and everything, right? So how did that start with you?
The public speaking aspect didn't really start after my job.
Okay.
It has been there since, I would say, college time. In school, I mean, I've always been a person into co-curricular and extracurricular activities. Singing, drama, debating, जो हो सकता है, मीनाक्षी को try करना है. And I firmly believe that I would also like to say that I am somewhere like a jack of all, because I'm curious about learning a lot.
Yeah.
And not just mastering one skill. That's too boring for me, for a personality like me.
I
Okay?
get it.
So public speaking actually started when I was in my BTech.
Mm-hmm.
I realized that I love to be around people,
Mm-hmm.
to talk to people, and not talk to people from a higher pedestal. For me, it was not that कि मैं stage पे खड़ी हूँ तो मैं उनसे ऊंची हूँ या उनसे higher pedestal में हूँ. No, it's
Okay.
just that I'm the voice that a lot of people would want to hear. That's all. And for me, I always say this, as a public speaker or as a person who thinks that she can talk in front of at least 10 to 1,000 people, I believe that the people who are watching you, the audience, is the actual strength.
Yeah.
Trust me. If they are not supporting you, if they don't like you and your presence on stage, you would not be doing justice to being there. So please value the people who are watching and listening to you. They are the real heroes. You are just that voice who's capturing their attention and like giving them that push. So as a public speaker, I think one thing that has really helped me in the field of HR is I'm so comfortable with being around people,
Okay.
with diverse set of people, right? Even if it's a room that I'm filled with 20 people, I'm also part of Toastmasters. And if you guys know, Toastmasters is an international organization
Yeah,
of public
yeah.
speaking, right? So I'm part of Toastmasters and we do these small room events in that. When you speak to 10 to 20 people, you understand there are, like 20 brains, 20
yeah.
different versatile beings in that room.
Yeah.
And I have just realized that I am somebody who is very happy with diversity, with the diverse human nature that we have. And I'm also very happy to explore that diversity to like a different extent. So when you speak to an audience, you have to understand there will be some people who will be very interested, some people who will be like take care, they'll be engaged in their own self, some people like capturing. So you need to be okay with all of that,
yeah.
right? Similarly in HR, you will not have same set of people every day. You will not be talking to a same set of mindset. There might be people who will understand at once like आपने बता दिया तो समझ गए वो.
Yeah.
कुछ होंगे वो रोज आएंगे, हो सकता है एक ही दिन में 4 बारी पिंग करेंगे. आपने उनको बता दिया, शायद किसी और ने बता दिया, but still they will something or the other will still be a question in their mind and they'll come back.
Yeah.
So you need to understand that you cannot expect people to be the way you are. There will be n number of people, and with n number of people, n number of thoughts, and problems might not be the right way, but questions and like queries that they have.
Yeah.
So we need to be okay with understanding, and we need to treat everyone equally. I think HR is a field which also works from the heart, right? So I think when you realize that you have to be more empathetic towards people, and that's what I do whenever I'm on stage and in my organization talking to people. I think it's both. I think I just realized that I'm comfortable with human beings.
Yeah.
And वो कहते हैं ना कि कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि humans are the most dangerous species in this world. I would probably want to differ from that. I think humans are not dangerous. It's just that they have not yet understood that they have the real power to make a change in this world. And वो होता है ना कभी कभी we take the shortcut in life. So some people do that, but ठीक है, we can't really change everyone. It's just that you focus on the larger aspect and value that you are present here as a human being on this planet. So that's my take.
I mean, the one thing that you just said is going to remain with me is that you people are the heart of the organization. I mean,
I would want to believe that. Maybe people would differ, but I would want to believe that, please.
All right. So, coming to the third aspect to it, that is your LinkedIn top voice. So, how LinkedIn has worked, because, we talked about internships, freshers being starting, then we talked about, how events played a role. And now I would love to learn how LinkedIn, as a tool will play a role to your, whatever journey has been since last 6 years, and how somebody who is just initially starting off will help them out. Because I've learned so far that LinkedIn is actually not just a profile, it's who you are nowadays. It's not just a social media profile. So yeah, what's your take on that?
I think it's very important, and I figured that I need to have a presence on LinkedIn, I think 14 to 15 months back.
Okay.
Before that I had a profile, but I was not very active. I used to scroll through people, like their posts and all, but I never mentioned anything about what I was doing or what my thoughts were, what my perspective on things were. and never shared my achievements as much. Achievements सिर्फ एक ही होती थी, वो promotion and all
Appraisal.
of that. That was the only achievement.
Yeah, I get it.
But then when I discovered that people share a lot of good content,
Yeah.
right? And when I say achievement, achievement is not just achieving 100%. It's not like climbing Himalaya. It can also be thinking of doing that
Yeah.
or working towards that. For me, growth is not 100% from day one. Growth is that 1% from where you are today, 1% more. And जब आप LinkedIn पे जाते हो, right? There are different people, right? So I think I got inspired because I realized that when I had some thoughts and I was converting them into words, so I basically write this one column called as thoughts to words, and I try to be frequent with it. So it's just in a very initial phase, but I just try to be consistent and frequent with it. So when you write those thoughts to words, there are people who resonate with you. And even if one person, says that, yeah, this is right, you're right, I also feel the same, or, I'm inspired, I think that is success or, happiness for me. क्योंकि मुझे लगता है यार मैं जो सोच रही हूँ शायद किसी और ने भी सोचा. This is so much important. And LinkedIn is that platform. There are so many people who are, telling people openly that, it's okay to be in between jobs, because I think during this era, COVID and then AI, there are people who have gone through the tough times, right? Touch with that we have a job to help, and I really hope that everybody gets the right platform for them. So LinkedIn actually helps you understand that it's okay, there are people who are similar like you, and it is a lot more about professional stuff, right?
Yeah.
People, they're sharing their personal stories, but that is also somewhere giving a message which will inspire people to focus in their life, right? So LinkedIn is not just giving you content like dance reels and all, and they're also good content, but this is more focused on a career and professional personal building.
Yeah.
And when you write or share anything, like let's say for example I got an award or I attended one HR event. I try to attend a lot of HR events. I'm active in the HR community in Delhi NCR, right? I think when I share such events or share my takeaways from that event, even if it's a 3-liner, people who might not have heard about it would be like, oh yeah, this is a good point. This is something maybe I should take back home.
Yeah.
I recently attended an event about the impact of AI in HR. And in my post, I wrote 5 pointers that AI will not really replace humans or HR,
yeah.
but people who know this will definitely be a threat for us. And at the same time, it's very important to adapt with this fast changing world of AI, because if we don't adapt, we will be the ones left behind.
Yeah.
वो तो चलता रहेगा, that will go on, this advancement will keep on happening. But if you don't adapt and if you're not agile, you will be the one left behind. So make it your friend. Learn with it and use it in your day-to-day life as much as possible, but make sure that you're not relying on it and being lazy about your life, right? So I wrote that post and people actually commented, yeah, good points, good takeaways. So मेरे लिए वो एक था कि यार I am posting on a platform wherein people are not just liking. For me, like is not the big criteria. I think it's if people resonate and get inspired from, that is the main thing. And I recommend people, be it any social media, okay? Even if they like to write on Instagram, because I also do that. I create videos and all on Instagram as well. Any social media, if you have something to share with people, do that. Don't keep it within. I think we have this one life, and all we need to do is share. Support, and subscribe. I think that's the fun
Collaborate.
thing. Collaborate.
That's
right?
the right word.
We need to do that. So be it LinkedIn or anywhere, and trust me, you build a value in this world only when you contribute.
Yeah.
Right? आप ये नहीं सोच सकते कि I will be in my shell and then people will know me. Sorry, nobody's gonna come and knock that shell and break you open. Sorry, you have to come and be that butterfly for the other people to see. And that is what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to be who I am, trying to share my life lessons, my small and big achievements, anything that I can do to support people. And also I really believe in this, Charu, that support begets support. अगर आज आप किसी को support कर रहे हो, वो support कोई आपको आएगा. So just be nice. Don't compare yourself. Just keep on doing what you're doing, and you will see the growth in yourself. That's all. I mean, you have to see the growth in you. बाकी चीजों से, I think that should be the secondary.
You know, I believe it's all about the good work. It's all about the intent behind that thing that works. And you know, one thing more that I would love to say to you, because when you talk about events or what was your takeaway while that event happened, you know, somebody who couldn't attend it or
We'll take
was
away,
not
yeah.
a part of it, I mean, we'll definitely take it away.
And people are also curious. They message me. I mean, so I created with a couple of my friends. We created a small HR group.
Okay.
It has more than 300 people in Delhi NCR now, and it's all built because of people,
Yeah.
right? And what we do is we just share things about HR and related to HR on that. People post about the referrals that they have and anything that they're looking for, and it's an open conversation. But आप ये समझो कि जब उनको कोई शायद they didn't have a person to go to, they have this one small group. They come, they share their problems, and somebody is helping them.
Yeah.
Right? So, and even about these events, how do we get to know about these events? I cannot be subscribed and following every post or
Yeah,
every channel that
it's
is
not
posting about these
possible.
events. It's people.
Yeah.
I know about something, I know about an event, I share it with others.
Yeah.
If they get a pass, they can enter.
They can enter,
Right?
right?
If they belong in that event, they will enter.
They will enter.
Right?
They'll
So-
make their own space, if somebody is meant to
I think
be there.
so. It's also about the industry. So some events are HR centric. So the ones that I attend are mostly HR centric.
Okay.
But if there's somebody from a different domain, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I have seen people. I have my friend who's so curious about creating events for people in his domain. He's like, यार HR वाले तो बड़ी cool चीजें करते हैं. मैं भी अपने में कर लेता हूँ. So I was like, why not?
Yeah.
Do it. This is an inspiration that you got from us, right?
Right.
Start something of your own.
Oh, that's
Every field should have a community.
It should. It
Every
definitely
field.
should.
IT, hospitality, health. I mean, healthcare in one way. Then marketing. All of them should have their own community.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
should come together.
events should not just be a part of HR and everything. It should
Correct.
be a part of every domain,
Correct.
Because, when you learn about something, spreading that knowledge is,
So much important.
So much important. A
Your brain
different-
cannot contain so much. Trust me, you have to. You have to share. I totally believe that if you don't share, then it will just vanish.
Yeah.
So please keep on sharing. It will come back to you. Oh, तूने बताया था ये चीज. मुझे तो कितने बार लोग ऐसे बोलते हैं. That oh तूने तो बताया था. I was like, oh nice. चलो अच्छी बात है. You remember. So yeah.
Chalo, now that we have come to this part that आपने बताया था, we really want you to advise, that one piece of advice that you would like to give it to our audience, or okay, I'll ask the second question, because one piece of advice that you would like to give your younger self, that's a different aspect to it.
Okay. Okay. Well, growing up was a journey, and whatever I think I am doing today, there is this one thing that I keep on telling myself, that you're not there yet. Keep
Yeah.
striving, keep hustling, keep giving your 100%. And there's one advice that I would want to definitely give my younger self, seeing the journey that I've had, is Meenakshi, please believe in yourself.
Oh my God.
Meenakshi, please believe in yourself. और मैं ये रोज अपने आप को अभी भी बोलती रहती हूँ. That, and I would say Meenakshi because that's how I am doing the self-talk, right?
Yeah.
So Meenakshi, believe in yourself, because I was a person who grew up with a lot of insecurities, self-doubt and self-esteem. And before doing anything, I would think to myself, or I would say to myself, ये तो नहीं हो पाएगा, इसमें तो पक्का तुझे, you would not win this. You would just probably go and, tremble on stage or stutter on stage. I will just keep on saying so many negative things and being honest. I think this is a human trait, right? This is a human trait that we all have, and we can't run away from it. This is our this is our honest self. But the point is, how did you grow from that? I think I realized that nobody else was criticizing me. It was just me.
You.
Right?
Yeah.
So then I started saying things to myself ki, no, you are doing this. You do it as much as you can. You do it with 100% effort, and just keep on believing. And I think life has given me those opportunities. I would just like to share one thing.
Definitely.
So in my BTech, I was contesting for this, you Miss Fresher, just a title hota, right? I was contesting for that. क्यूरियोसिटी तो मेरे अंदर बहुत है, और मेरे को कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी देना तो मैं हर चीज़ के लिए हाथ तो सबसे पहले उठाती हूँ. वो टीचर्स भी पूछते हैं क्लास में कि who would want to answer, नहीं मैं तो Meenakshi will have to raise the hand. So I gave my name and everything, but somewhere on that D-Day I called my mom and I was crying कि मम्मा मेरे को लग रहा है मुझे पता है विनर कौन है, वही जीतेंगे, मेरे को तो जाना नहीं है स्टेज में. And I was having all those anxious moments. I was literally having a cold feet. My mom just said that nobody wants you to win. I just want you to go and enjoy, because this is your first year of college. You've entered this new domain. So just go and enjoy whatever you're doing. And you won't believe, I actually won that title. It was in 2013 in my BTech college. And that gave me a boost, because I literally had told myself कि तू तो नहीं जीत रही है Meenakshi. But from that, and I did one thing that was, I think I give the credit to my mom. She said, go and enjoy whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing, just do it to your full potential. Don't like don't worry about the result. The result will come on its own. वो काम करते जाओ, वो कर्म करते जाओ, फल की चिंता मत करो, right? It's similar to that. And I won that title, and I think that day a lot of things changed in me. I started believing in myself. So the message that I want to give to my 22-year-old, or anyone for that matter, is that believe in yourself, because there is nobody better at being you than you. You are your own, you are your own competition. You need to compare yourself with yourself first and then with anyone else, because there will be 100 XYZ people there, but there will be only one Meenakshi. So that is one thing. Believe in yourself.
I honestly would like to say, even if you feel like, you people feel like that, this is just happening with you, every single, it was with me. I knew it that I'll get the Miss Freshers title. So I resonate to this a little, because I knew that I will get it, and I just walked up to the stage, I'm like, this is mine and all of that thing. But still, after getting that title, still in life, at every stage, every aspect, even if I come to the podcast today, I've been doing it since so long, but I'm always like, will I be able to do it? So that is something that,
exactly.
Every day you will go through, every day it will happen, but it's just like how you reciprocate with yourself is the most important.
Exactly. I mean, I would just like to add that I have been on many stages. I've literally been in front of 5,000-6,000 people. But even now, like when I was coming here, I was like, kya bolna hai, kya karna hai? I was nervous. We all have those moments. But the point is, you have to break through that and, just go for it. Just go for it. Jo hoga, hoga. But डर के पीछे नहीं बैठना है. It's like, if you have it in you and if you have decided to do it, just go for it. Give your best. That's all. Rest
the problem is that when you hide yourself with that thing, na, कि यार नहीं होगा ना, and then you don't even try to that point.
Yeah,
that hurts you. That stays with you for a.
Correct.
मतलब मुझे लगता है कि अगर आपने कोशिश करी है ना, फिर कोई वो नहीं होता, रिग्रेट नहीं होता कि हाँ
हिंदी में कहते हैं कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. तो करते रहो जिंदगी में कोशिश. किसी ना किसी दिन तो मकान तक पहुंचोगे ही ना. सबकी ग्रोथ और सबकी टाइमलाइन अलग होगी, लेकिन आप अपने मकाम तक पहुंचोगे. सो कोशिश करते रहो, पीछे मत हटो, एंड डोंट बी लेजी.
that's something very important.
Don't be lazy.
मतलब पहुंचना है कहीं तक तो ये तो छोड़ना पड़ेगा.
Exactly.
Also, now that you've talked about the change that happened within you, as the transformation that happened with you, I would like to understand, being is this journey of HR, this domain and all of that, have you gone through something of this transformation thing or something of that sort that has happened in the industry that changed your perspective towards things? And
okay, in the industry, so we're speaking a little professional, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the transformation, I think we all know, is the advancement in tech.
Yeah.
Right? Earlier, what happened was, or from what my knowledge is, that mostly the technical transformations were happening more from the, the IT side or the new advancements in the hospitality machines and everything. But now with this AI, with let's say, for example, ChatGPT and all, every role is something that a system can do or a machine can do, right? Even if you talk about content writers, system आपको लिख के दे सकता है. Even if you talk about the core recruitment, आजकल हमारा ATS and all सब कुछ कर सकता है.
Yeah.
It's just how much you want it to do.
Yeah.
Right? So there is this one thing which I've realized, and this is something that I have also done in myself, is that I used to always think that, ये मतलब जो हमारी tech skills है ना, Excel Advanced, ये सब सीखने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. ऐसा पहले मैं सोचती थी कि यार जितना आता है उतना काफ़ी है. But I don't think कि जितना आता है उतना काफ़ी है. No. I've recently learned Power BI. I at least know how to create a report and all of that and publish. At least the basics. And when I use it in my day-to-day life, I'll definitely learn more, right?
Yeah.
At the same point, SharePoint, Copilot. So one thing that the transformation that I've seen in myself is that I become more agile.
Yeah.
I have started to accept that I know this, but this is not enough.
Yeah.
I need to know this to be able to be a part of this changing world. And I can't just sit back and say, मुझे इतना सब कुछ आता है, इतना काफी है. नहीं. You have to keep on adapting. You have to be agile. And that agility will help you strive in this fast growing world. So that's one thing. I think we all need to have, develop some skills which are prevalent in this time.
You know, I feel like the one reason that AI cannot take place all of this is just that, when I talk about
The human aspect.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
human
that cannot be
that
replaced.
cannot be
But the
taken.
tech skills have to support the human aspect.
Yes, yes. So that is
Because AI has to be your friend.
Arey.
Right. AI has to be your friend. And I think every field is field knows that. In fact, हम लोग अभी ऐसे कुछ दिनों पहले ये भी बात कर रहे थे कि onboarding AI कर दे रहा है, scheduling AI कर दे रहा
ठीक है.
है. Even there are companies who are taking AI support for the first round of interviews where they do the soft skill check and all of that, right?
Okay.
So it's just a machine which is listening to you and giving input. Even the chatbot, the help desk जो होता था, they to reach
वो
out to
तो.
us, वो भी है. So there is so much that this is one aspect actually. This is, I'm just
Yeah.
talking from core recruitment aspect, but there is so much that AI would do. Even in my work, I've seen so much automation. Earlier, there was a lot of manual effort that we used to put in, but now we just have like one portal. We have the data over there flowing in from data lake and all of that, and the
That
work
goes-
has become automated.
yeah.
So I think we have to advance.
I mean, I feel
We
like
need to.
we need to. That is something that we cannot change because again, the human touch will only remain when we, try to understand what the AI is doing and like make it a friend, as you already said.
correct.
That's the most important thing.
So transformation has to be ready to change
Yeah,
with the changes
definitely.
and be agile.
that
Adapt.
has to be.
I think the three words that I would say is accept, accept, adapt, and advance. Accept what you know and what you need to learn. Adapt to the changing world and advance.
At every step, every time.
Three
That is
A's.
very yeah.
3 A's to ace it.
Ace it exactly to be that exception. All right. So I would also like to learn when it comes to this career growth or aspect when it comes to the HR. How does the career growth looks like? Like somebody initially starting up with something can go in different directions. What are these? Because I've like never learned about HR at all. So like somebody who is just initially listening to you from the base till the end, and then whatever you would like to cover in the end, like while coming to a wrap, that's completely up to you.
Career transformation, is that what you want to say? Like into HR or?
I mean, let's say somebody who did their MBA in HR, right? Somebody starting from that journey, and if you want to take the career transformation into it, that's completely up to you. But somebody who's just initially starting with all of this, how does the journey looks like, or in how many domains this is being, parted, and what they can choose and all of that.
See, MBA these days has a lot of fields, right?
Yeah.
Marketing, operations, global business, HR, then sales, finance, a lot of it. I think the first thing is that we need to decide which field we want to learn,
Okay.
right? Let's say, for example, if in my case I did MBA HR and my minor was marketing,
Okay.
right? So once I entered HR, I actually started as a trainee.
Okay.
And as I told you that the field that I'm working in right now, at that time, I didn't know a lot about it. It was it was a very small concept for me, which now has grown into such a depth, right? So for a fresher or for anyone who's starting off, I would say that be ready to go beyond what your actual level or what you think is this much I can do. मतलब हम सोचते हैं ना हम इतना ही कर सकते हैं. नहीं, don't be restricted to that. Be ready to go beyond that. Please take up any opportunity that comes your way. I have always done that, and even today I do it. I don't just restrict myself to opportunities or work in my team. I keep on telling my boss as well that कुछ भी मेरे को मिल रहा है, so just give it to me. I am very curious. I need to learn. That's how I expand my horizon, right? Expand my knowledge. So somebody who's starting off new has to be very flexible. They need to understand that they can't have a fixed job like 9 to 5 and then go off. No, this is your peak. When you're starting off, you're fresh, you have time, you have that curiosity, you have that mindset.
Energy
so
also.
keep on learning, do so much. Like मैं तो कहती हूँ आजकल तो वैसे भी ये जो Gen Z and Gen Alpha and all, they know a lot, right?
Yeah.
And they have a lot of opportunities available, right? A lot of fields and a lot of platforms for them to learn. I think everybody should keep on learning in different domains, even if you've come into HR. And if you're curious about probably say analytics, right? Just go learn analytics. I know people who are into HR, but they're very curious about these skills like Python and all. So there are people who started learning that. पढ़ रहे हैं वो. They think that, yeah, what's the harm? Because somebody, I think, always, people say that have a plan B.
हाँ.
शायद they are having their plan B, correct? So even I do that. Matlab, I'm not saying that I have a plan B concrete, but I'm also very interested in training. That's why I did this POSH training to contribute to that in my organization,
Yeah.
right? Basically in the workplace. So you have to keep on learning. So that's one thing.
Okay.
Second, for a person to have a smooth ride is don't be very self-absorbed. Right, because when you're working in an organization, you have to understand that there will be different type of people that you work with, different expectations that you have to meet, different timelines that you have to work upon. So don't be too much like मैं तो ऐसी ही हूँ, मैं यही करूँगी, या फिर मैंने तो इतना ही आता है, मैं इतना ही करूँगी. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Because that is a very, I think, it just, it feels that this is also somewhere in which you analyze the growth potential of that person. That is this person even ready to grow? अब कल को मेरे पास कोई और मतलब कोई opportunity, मतलब ऐसी कोई situation आ जाए. जैसे I'll give you a small example. During COVID, situation was so tight, right?
Yeah.
Especially in IT industry.
Yeah.
So there were so many people who actually cross-skilled into a different skill altogether.
Yeah.
They were ready to do that. They didn't just stick with what they knew already. They were like, हमें opportunity चाहिए. We are ready to learn, burn the midnight oil, and they transformed and learned something else. That was a zeal. And to be honest, COVID was something we never predicted.
Yeah.
So we have to understand that we can't just work on our lines कि मैं तो इतना ही करूँगा या मैं इतना ही कर सकती हूँ. No, just keep on challenging yourself. And third thing is, I personally believe that everyone should know how to work in a team.
Yeah, team
I
building.
think team
so
building
important.
ये सिर्फ HR नहीं है,
I
ये
get
हर
it.
एक
हर
फील्ड
एक
का
field
है.
है, yeah.
आप इंडिविजुअल कंट्रीब्यूटर हो सकते हैं, लेकिन how long will you be an individual contributor? Even a founder, like a CEO or an entrepreneur, basically,
Yeah.
he starts maybe in one or in a group of two,
Yeah.
but then later on he has to manage a team. So know the team building aspect. Learn to work with different set of people. Learn to work in line with them, right? Not just always above them. Don't think that you're above everyone. No. If you're a junior, act like one. If you're a senior, act in support of the juniors. Motivate them, right? इसमें वो leadership skills and all भी आ जाती हैं. So that's one of the things. And keep on adapting, as I mentioned, right? Keep on
Always.
adapting, keep on learning. And explore your field as much as possible. Read about your field. There is so much that is happening in HR which even I might not be aware about. But how would I get to know? Once I read.
Yeah.
Right? There are so many institutes who are doing exemplary in this field of HR. Once we get to know that, okay, they have deduced this, they have come up with a new course and all of that. That is when I get to know कि अच्छा ये सब भी exist करता है क्या? So that curiosity to explore has to be there. And one more thing, this is I think not from professional perspective, this is more from a personal perspective, is that please don't leave this human skill. हम ना टेक के पीछे भाग रहे हैं, हम सब जगहों पे इंसान एडवांस कर रहा है, but we are forgetting this very basic human skill. And there is this one thing that I try to preach, or I mean, in my life, and also I say to everyone that I meet, is be humane as humans. You're called humans for a reason.
Yeah.
And being humane doesn't mean that you have to change yourself. No. Being humane simply means that be more empathetic, be more kind,
Yeah.
helpful. Just don't be so self-centered, right? And lend a hand, support each other,
Support, yeah.
right? Humans are not your enemies. They are your friends if you want to make them one. So I think that one trait, that human nature or human skill, will help you in every aspect of your life.
Yeah.
Every aspect, every field, every level. And this is something that I try to keep on working every day, because मुझे लगता है that my technical skills definitely will take me to one level,
Yeah.
right? They will make me explore and advance and of course achieve all the success. But if I'm not a good person, if I lose that human skill, nobody would want to be around me. And that's something which is, I think, which is
It's
a
so
nightmare.
underrated.
It is underrated.
So much
Honestly,
underrated.
please, I would just say to everyone that be humane as humans. Please go Google it. कुछ बहुत बड़ा ये ऐसा नहीं है कि तीर वीर मारना है, नहीं, बहुत बेसिक स्किल है यार. Show gratitude, be kind, be nice. Even on your worst days, don't just put your stress on the other people. ठीक है, we do that with people, but just don't blame people and respect people. I have so many friends in, in so many organizations. Sometimes when I hear about their stories of why they had to leave the organization, it's just so hard like heartbreaking because they were not treated right.
Oh my God.
Right? They were not really even respected for what they were doing. वो सुबह शाम काम करेंगे लेकिन उनको वो respect नहीं मिल रही है. पैसे वैसे सब साइड में. इंसान सिर्फ जॉब पैसों के लिए नहीं करता, मेरे को ऐसा लगता है, ठीक है? आई वुड वांट टू बिलीव दैट बिकॉज पैसों के लिए करना है तो फिर तो बहुत सारे अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं. दे ऑल्सो वांट टू बी remembered in that workplace, respected and valued.
Yeah.
Right? That is why I've been in this organization for 6 years. And I think I got all of this, and that is one of the reason I'm here.
Yeah.
Right? And any organization, for that matter, needs to imbibe that, like have that nature or culture in them.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like why do people leave jobs? Is money the only reason that
No.
they're leaving jobs? No, right? There are so many different
I would like to
aspects
believe
it.
no, because if money is the only reason, I think everyone will switch one year में, क्योंकि पैसा तो हमेशा ही बढ़ेगा.
Exactly.
पैसा तो कभी
And
नहीं
you know, I
रुकेगा.
really want to understand this from an HR perspective that, switching jobs or like this, like the way you said, ki you screen resumes at times, you have to understand, what actually the person is. So what is the impact that plays a role when people switch jobs, again and again, or let's say
Okay.
there are reasons, you might have received people letting you know that they were not respected, they were not valued and all of that, and they changed. So I believe that is a very genuine reason behind it. I mean, they deserve that respect, and if they went to a different organization expecting that they would get that, what's the harm again for them? If I look it towards the perspective that they have, right? But when it comes to you people, when you as an HR hire people, what impact does it plays, and what is your piece of advice that you would like to give?
Okay. I think there will be always two kind of people. One who just keep on switching organization because they find faults in that, right? I have also met such people.
Okay.
They just keep on switching organization. I'm not blaming them. It's just them, right? They keep on switching organization. या तो उन्हें पैसे चाहिए या फिर उन्हें ना किसी में कहीं ना कहीं गड़बड़ दिख जाता है कि यार ये इसमें नहीं काम कर सकती, मैं ये नहीं पसंद आ रहा मुझे, मैं तो जाऊंगा. So that is one nature, right? And there are other set of people who actually have faced some problems. Or probably their life changed.
Yeah.
They had to change location,
Yeah.
marriage, and all of that. Like women perspectives of marriage, but maybe men have so many responsibilities that they have to take, right?
Yeah.
So that is one of the reasons they switch. For me, right, this is not really my core. I'm not into core recruitment, as I mentioned. But from my perspective, if I'm doing this one day, I would literally want to have a conversation with the person and understand why he did it. Like an honest conversation, right? Because I feel to assess a person, right? AIVS सब ले आओ, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, मतलब वो हमें help करेगा, but to assess a person or to understand the person, personally, there has to be a professional and a personal conversation.
Yeah.
You have to do both. You have to understand, because we even have people who have career break of 2 to 3 years. Just ask them. I know people who were studying for UPSC and all. So they had a career break of 3 to 4 years, and then they came into this field. So क्या गलत थोड़ी है? If a system had to just negate resumes, वो तो 4 years हटा देगा ना system.
Yeah.
So that is why the human aspect is very important. You need to understand why the career break is there, or anything for that matter. Why are they switching, and what is the reason? And I think we all have this one. I think हम सब में वो एक skill तो है, हमें पता चल जाता है कि if I'm talking to, I would know कि यार एक ही स्टोरी 4 बार ही नहीं रिपीट हो सकती.
Exactly.
So maybe there is some gap here which we need to cater to. Maybe there is a cultural gap, right? Or maybe there is a mentality gap, mindset gap.
Yeah.
So that will only come into play when you talk to that other person. It's not wrong to switch jobs. I think everybody does it at some point or the other. But you need to understand that if I hire this person, will he or she be able to be in my organization? Because hiring is definitely a lot of effort. A lot of effort goes into hiring.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? And I think we need to respect the recruiters and the talent acquisition team. यार वो कितने मतलब 7 बजे भी कॉल आ रहा है, रात के 10 बजे भी क्लोजिंग हो रही है. I know people who work till 12 to close a position.
I know.
I mean, hats off. Hats off. There is no timeline that they define.
Yeah.
And if after putting in all this effort, it again goes back to zero, तो कितना बुरा लगेगा?
बुरा लगता है बहुत.
So that is why this conversation is very important. And also I think there is one thing which I really see in people is a zeal. Is a zeal to learn. How curious are they? What kind of questions do they ask about the profile or the job, or in general, what kind of questions do they ask? And it's okay, but there are people who might have had career breaks for far too long, but they're still learning. They are doing something or the other. I think that zeal is also somewhere which should attract, and there are many organizations and many people are also hiring for that.
For that, yeah.
Right? There are so many organizations who are giving opportunities to women who have had career breaks.
Yeah.
You understand, they must have had marriages, kids and all. So just come on board. If you have the skill, join us. Work with us, show your skills, that's all.
Definitely, you know.
So, yeah.
I feel like जैसे आपने एक तो पहली चीज़ ये बोली कि you know they just find problem everywhere, and I feel like you know it's not gonna change. Even if you change the organization, it's not gonna change because that's a reflection of who you are. I mean,
Correct.
this
Yeah.
might sound very personal to you people कि नहीं यार ये तो, but you know I feel like you are at that frequency where you try finding just problems and you're not
Correct.
looking for something good in life. That is one thing. Apart that, if I would like to ask about these skills you talked about. These skills are very important, and of course we are at Skills at Schools. I would love to know what are these soft skills that we talked about. Leadership in between, we talk about being person. You know, I feel like even if you are at a very bigger position, if you don't know how to treat people, and that's also a skill. Yeah, you know, the way you said people management, you've
Yeah.
also been into workforce and all of that management. So I would love to know it from your perspective. What are these skills that can take you, I mean, not even just HR, but yeah, generally in life also. If you know, the skills that you would like, being curious is one of the skill. You know, that's something that
Yeah.
people can build into themselves. It's
Yeah.
not just something that they're born with. So yeah, all
Right.
yours.
One skill that
And, I mean-
many skills, but the first skill
Okay.
that I want to, like, it's like mic drop skill, please. Give me the mic. The mic drop skill is empathy, emotional quotient, right?
Definitely, definitely.
Because I think we need to understand. इसका छोटा सा example है जिससे मैंने समझा था ये. A coin has two sides.
Yeah.
Right? So let's say if I'm one side of the coin, the other person is the other side. And if I just keep on looking at my side, I will never understand the other person's perspective.
Yeah.
So understand that everything has two sides. And empathy is exactly that. Just don't think कि मैंने ये कर दिया, यही सही है, यही होना था, यही है. No, please. That will not take you places. You cannot be always right.
Yeah.
So just change your view, change the side of your coin, and then think of the situation. And that is one skill which can actually help you in every phase of
Every
your life,
phase, yeah.
even in your own family. If you think कि जो मैंने बोल दिया वही सही है, and if you're not ready to listen to your maybe parents, spouse and everything, then things will not be smooth. So you need to sit and also think from their perspective, right? Then second skill is presentation skill. When I say presentation, मतलब PPT बना के presentation नहीं. That is also important. That is important. But the presentation skill that I'm talking about is how you are, how you present yourself as an individual, how you walk into a room, how you are around people.
Yeah.
So for me, gestures matter a lot, right? Verbal and non-verbal both. Even if somebody is passing me a glass of water,
Yeah.
right, I would say thank you. Right? Beat any person. Even if somebody is asking me for coffee or
Yeah.
anything, I would say thank you. So I think the verbal and non-verbal gestures, which is a part of your presentation and your personality, that is a very important skill. Please don't think that wearing hi-fi clothes and carrying your, aura is all that is required. No. The way you talk, the way you greet, the way you sit, the way you think about things, the way you contribute to conversations has a lot of impact on how people see you.
Yeah.
So the presentation, the human presentation that you have. And the third skill, which I've already talked about, is being agile. I think you have to adapt, right? You
That's
have to
very
adapt and you have to be agile with this fast-moving world. And when you talk about leadership skill, I think for me, whenever I become a leader, right, is that I don't want to lead from front.
Okay.
So let's say if these are my people, I don't want to lead from here. I actually want to stand with them and walk alongside.
Yeah.
ये मैं करना चाहती हूँ और मुझे लगता है अगर मुझे किसी दिन किसी ने एक leadership position में डाल दिया, I mean, I'm not perfect, so I will definitely make mistake. But this is one thought in my head that I keep on telling myself that Meenakshi, don't lead from the front, lead with them. Take them along with you. And that is one thing that I feel all the leaders, whichever field they are in, whatever experience they have,
Yeah.
they have to understand that their team is like their baby.
Yeah.
You have to grow that baby. Baby किसी दिन cranky भी हो सकता है, अच्छा भी हो सकता है, कुछ भी किसी भी type का हो सकता है. Grow it. Don't put the blame on them.
Yeah.
Try to understand the diversity of your team. Try to give everyone the right opportunity. And I think a good leader is also somebody who understands the strengths and weaknesses of the team members and knows where to place them.
Yeah.
It's very easy to get away with a person. Like, ये काम नहीं कर पाएगा, इसको निकाल दो. नहीं, I don't really believe in that. I think आपको understand करना पड़ेगा कि वो कहाँ पे सही काम
सही
कर
काम करता
पाएंगे.
है, yeah.
आपको वहाँ पे उन्हें fix करना है. So that leadership skill is something that is not really taught, but I think that comes also from what you have experienced. So I have been in this journey for 6 years now. I see different set of people.
Yeah.
I know what I want to be like, what values I take away from the people that I see, the leaders that I see, and what values I would probably want to change. Right? So this also, see, you have been under some boss or somebody at one point in your time,
Yeah.
right? So now you know how you want to be.
Yeah.
So that skill is very important for everyone. Even if it's, I would say, like a CEO of an organization, even then it's important to understand how to, grow a team and not just the business, grow the people. So these are some of the skills. And apart from that, communication, when I say communication, it's not just English, it's the language that you speak in, but be confident with that language. Because I've really felt that having a voice is very important these days. If you don't have a voice, if you're not able to say what you know, if you're not able to express what you know, वो value नहीं create होती है. To be honest, वो अगर वही बात है कि जैसे 10 लोगों को हम ग्रुप डिस्कशन में बिठा देते हैं, वो ग्रुप डिस्कशन क्यों होते हैं? यही जानने के लिए कि यार कौन है जो अपना पॉइंट प्रूफ कर पा रहा है उस 10 लोगों के बोलने में, वो भीड़ भाड़ में. So it's very important to have a voice of your own.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the pitch. The point that matters is how you're able to communicate what you know, be it in any language.
Yeah.
It's very important.
I mean, I feel like, be clear with what you're speaking.
Yeah.
Make sure that people understand whatever message you have. That's more important when it comes to communication. All right. Now, while coming to a wrap, we play this quick rapid fire round.
Okay.
So I would love to know
Curious.
that one book that is still with you.
Book. I am really not a reader. I am not a reader. I think for reading, there's that's something that I'm trying to imbibe in myself. I'm really not a reader. I am more of a person who, likes to know about people and their lives. So when I go back from here, I'll probably pick something from you, from your life experience, and take that away. But I would probably ask you that question. Recommend me a book and I'll read it. Being honest, see, I accepted that I'm not a reader, but I've told you that I want to be one. So maybe give me a book.
I believe you're already reading the best books. Guess how?
The life of people.
People. They're the best books, I can genuinely tell you.
No, but I am very open. I keep on asking my friends also who are into reading कि मुझे book suggest कर, लेकिन मुझे push करो कि पढ़ो. That is when I'll do it, because reading takes a lot of effort for me as a person.
Honestly, I won't suggest you a book because ऐसी कोई किताब नहीं है जो मैंने शुरू करी हो और मैंने खत्म करी हो.
I even have some.
मैं नहीं suggest करूँगी. I'm not the right person to ask. मैं बहुत उम्मीद से कि यार ये शायद वो book हो सकती है जो, and this is, I've piled up books with me, but खत्म आज तक कोई नहीं.
I don't have a pile, but I have some list from from some friends, but
मैं हर
I think that is one of, वो बोलते हैं ना New Year resolution. वो मेरा New Year resolution नहीं है, वो मेरा everyday resolution हो सकता है. मैं रोज सोचती हूँ, I have some books in my hand, but then I'm more into writing because I think there is so much already in my mind, so I just keep on writing. But yeah,
honestly,
reading is something which everybody should.
you won't believe, every single day I go to my office, I carry this book, and people are like, they actually think, अगर मेरे office से किसी ने ये video देख लिया ना, they'll be like, तेरे पास तो हमेशा कोई बुक पढ़ी होती है. You don't read books. So that's the truth. All right, one piece of song that is still with you. अब ये मत कहना, ये तो
piece of song.
Yeah, one line or maybe something that is still with
There's
you.
a song by Alicia Cara.
Okay.
It says "Scars to Your Beautiful." Matlab, it's a beautiful song because in that song, she's telling that how she's so raw, she's so herself, she has scars on her body. Even I would like to say I'm coming for a first podcast and my face mein itna bada pimple hai. But doesn't matter. That is what makes me me. That is it adds beauty to who you are. So your scars, in whichever form they are, internal or outside, they don't make you any less beautiful. They just add on to your beauty. So Scars to Your Beautiful is a song that I have to recommend to people.
And I would like to know one advice that is still with you, that somebody gave you or you listened somewhere.
Exactly what my mom said, right? Don't just aim about winning every time.
Yeah.
Aim to show up and give your 100%. Because every day is not going to be your day. You will not be on that pedestal, winning the award every time,
Every
or
time.
getting the appreciation.
Yeah.
But if you don't show up, you will not even be participating in that.
Participating,
So
yeah.
just be ready to show up, accept that you cannot be the winner. Everyone has to get that opportunity once or
yeah.
the other. And if you don't pass on that opportunity, sorry, you're selfish. So that's the
And
I don't
enjoy.
want, exactly.
Enjoy
Enjoy your life.
every bit of life.
Live life like it's like to the fullest. Live life to the fullest.
As if you've just got it once in life.
Correct. Please do every day.
All right. The one thing would be like, I'll end it up with one person that you will be grateful for so far.
I don't think I can say one person.
Arey baba.
That is just me, to be very honest. See, if I say one person, that will be my family for sure, right? Okay, so if I really have to say one person, it has to be my brother, right? I think the kind of struggles that he has gone through and even goes on, like, who he faces today, is something that gives me motivation. He's younger than me. He's an international karate player. He's a national karate medalist. And I'm not really like publicizing him, but I have seen him study, go to karate, do gym with the body pain, come back home at night. और मैं वहाँ पे अपना फ़ोन चला रही होती थी, तो मैं सोचती थी कि इतना सारा काम है मेरे पास. नहीं. I think he is an inspiration for me, and I know for many people as well, that you have 24 hours and this other person also has 24 hours. It's just how much you utilize it, right? And he is devoted to a sport, and he was also doing a full-time job. And like when you are in a sport, you cannot be like gaya aur aadhe ghante mein वापस आ गए. It was literally a rigorous training of 2 to 3 hours with a lot of body pain, and he used to travel by metro. We're not from very high-fi families, we're middle-class families, so we travel by all these public transportations as well. But to see him again get back up and be like, he never left his sport. Even in the worst of injuries, the worst of days, he still said, मुझे karate करना है. And even today he's in Sri Lanka right now. He has his match, so I really hope he wins. Touch wood. So I think he is an inspiration for me. And if I have to take away one thing from him, is that age doesn't matter. Your experience and etc. doesn't matter. It's your determination, your hard work, and your consistency that will take you to your goal. So be consistent. So yeah.
At the end, I have nothing to say because I believe this podcast was a blast. It has so much to talk about, so much to say itself. So I'll just say thank you everyone for watching, and I hope this will actually, make some change. This will actually make you a human. This will actually teach you all of the things that she wanted to teach, and I'm really grateful that we have you here with us. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so
everyone.
much. Thank you so much to Charu. I mean, beautiful concept, I must say, the Skills at School. Beautiful concept, and thank you so much for having me and people, general people from all walks of life, with you to share their life experiences. I think we all know the life experiences of these celebrities because they've done so much. But do we know the life experiences of humans like us, like you and me? I think this is a great concept, and kudos to you. I'm so happy that you invited me here today, and I'm so glad that I could be a small part of your big journey.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Bye. Take care.